Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek News. I'm here with Rob Doherty from Stoneblade Entertainment, looking at Ascension: Rise of Vigil, which was released April 3rd.
Yes.
As in yesterday from when this was filmed, but who knows when you're watching this. In any case, maybe we can talk about what's different, what's new and added in Rise of Vigil.
Okay, this is our new standalone set. It is, like all our sets, it is playable on its own, or it's compatible with the old Ascension sets. The new mechanic for this set is treasure cards and energy. When you're flipping over cards from the center row, if you flip over a treasure card, it has treasure written on the center of it. You continue flipping cards until you hit a non-treasure card. And as you continue down the row, just lay out cards as you would normally, and you can sometimes hit multiple energies, and you just keep flipping until you get all 6 cards out. Now, whenever one of these cards is replaced, you'll flip over cards from the center row as normal. If you hit energy cards, you just keep flipping until you hit a non-treasure. So the treasure cards in this set are energy shards. Energy shards work like heroes in that they go into your discard pile when you acquire them, and then when you play them from your hand, they give you a card and they give you an energy. Energy is a new threshold mechanic for this set. When I acquire a card with treasures underneath it, the card goes to my discard pile, and all the treasures underneath it go to the discard pile. If you defeated a monster with treasures underneath it, you would get all those treasures as well. If you banish a card with treasures underneath it, the card gets banished, but the treasure stays there, and it is replaced by the next card off the top of the deck. Now, some cards will have a energize mechanic. So, for example, this card gives you 2 runes when you play it, and it says energize. You may pay 1 rune less the next time you acquire a construct this turn for each energy you've gained this turn. So if I've gained 3 energy this turn, then this card would cost me, then a construct would cost me 3 less to play when I play this. Other cards will have a specific energized level. So this one says energize 1, gain 2 honor, and when you play the card, you gain 1 rune. Energy is a threshold, not a resource. So if you have 3 energy, all your energized cards that cost 3 or less their abilities will trigger, and you don't spend it. At the end of your turn, your energy clears. This allows us to do some really big effects. So, for example, at the beginning of the game, when we had our 2 energy shards under this guy, these are both the energy shards are treasures, and he says fate. When this card enters the center row, for each treasure under this, add 10 honor to the honor pool. So he has 2 treasures under him, so we add 20 honor to the honor pool. So this allows us to do really big splashy effects that we normally wouldn't be able to do, because sometimes they happen and sometimes they don't, and you don't know the level of which they're going to happen. It's random each time. So it gives us a lot of really fun, powerful effects.
Which, of course, is going to adjust what you want in your deck. If you know the game's going to go that much longer,
the game can go longer. And there's fate cards, which we have all players draw a card for each treasure underneath it. There's fate cards that add to the center row for each treasure underneath it. So there's a lot of really big splashy effects which normally we wouldn't be able to do in this set. And those effects are all in the fate mechanics, and they're also in the things that the constructs do. So for example, this mechanic construct costs 6, and if you have 3 energy that turn, it gives you 1 power for each mechanic construct you control. There's an 8 cost construct in the base set that does this effect, but because this has the energy requirement, so sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, it can be cheaper. And there are a large variety of cool, powerful effects that come off from the energy.
So how does this work when you mix it in with another set? Are you're hitting treasure less often, or how?
We have more cards in this set than we've ever done. This set comes with 259 cards. We give you 30 energy, which you shuffle into this deck, and we give you an extra 30 of the energy shard treasures that you can shuffle into another deck, so that if you combine this with one of the older sets, you're going to have enough energy shards to to have the ratio come up the same as if you're just playing with the Rise of Vigil. In addition, each starting deck comes with its own treasure, its own energy shard, and so you have an 11-card starting deck, and we give you 2 extras of these, so if you're combining with an old set, you can go up to 6 players using those energy shards. And that is the new mechanics for Ascension Rise of Vigil, which is out in stores now.
Thanks very much for the overview, Rob.